This video is on solving percent problems by using a proportion, and the proportion you will always set up is over of equals percent over 100. Notice in the problems you will always have the word is, you'll have the word of, and you'll have some sort of percent. The percent means out of 100. That will always be put over 100. What is, whatever precedes the word is going to go in the top. Since we don't know what that is, that's our x. Of 62, whatever comes after the word of goes in the bottom of the fraction. And all we have to do here, because we have a proportion, is just cross multiply and solve. So multiply these, and you have 100x. Multiply the other two, 62 times 11, and that's this arithmetic right there. So 62 times 11 is 682. To solve this little one-step equation, we need to do the opposite of multiplying by 100, which is dividing by 100. Dividing by 100 is pretty painless because when you divide by 100, it just takes the decimal point, which is all the way over there, and moves it 2 places to the left, giving us 6.82 on the right side. The left side, the hundreds canceled out, and we just get x. What number is 20% of 125? 20%, the 20 is going to go over 100. What number is, we don't know what that is, that's our x. Of 125 will be on the bottom of the fraction. Proportion setup means all we have to do is cross multiply. Multiply here gives us 100x. Multiply 20 times 125, and that's that multiplication there. So that gives us 2,500. To solve this equation, we'll divide by 100. On the left side, our hundreds cancel out for us, giving us x. And over here, we have these zeros canceling out, one in the top, one in the bottom. So x equals 25. This is going to be the same kind of setup, it's just the sentence structure has been varied. 47% means 47 over 100. Of 400, it's going to go on the bottom. Even though it came earlier in the sentence, it says of 400 going there is what number? That's our x. Cross multiply here gives us 100x. Multiply these two, which is that multiplication right there, and that gives us 18,800. Undo the multiplying by 100 by dividing by 100, and again we've got some zeros that'll cancel out. 1 for 1, 1 in there, 1 and 1 there. The hundreds cancel out here, and we just end up with 188. New type. 14 is what percent of 28? 14 is, that's my top left, of 28 is my bottom left. What I don't know is the percent, that's my variable. We can cross multiply right here, but I would suggest whenever you can to reduce the fraction. 14 over 28 reduces to 1/2 equals x over 100. If we cross multiply right now, we're going to have 2x equals 100. That's this equation right there. To solve that, all we have to do is divide both sides by 2. The 2's cancel. 100 divided by 2 is 50. Another one like that. What percent of 16 is 4? The sentence structure got varied, but it's still of 16, of goes in your bottom left, is 4 top left. We don't know the percent. That's an x. Same thing as before, I would reduce this fraction. It reduces to 1/4. So there's your new equation, 1/4 equals x over 100. Cross multiply, and you'll have this equation, 4x equals 100. To undo that one-step equation, do the opposite, which is dividing by 4. Crosses out, we have x, 100 divided by 4 is 25. Now we have what going to the end of this sentence. 34 is still our top left. 2%, that's got the percent sign on it. That's got to be the number that gets written over 100. Of what number? We don't know. That's our x. If we cross multiply right here, we'll have this equation. 2x equals 34 times 100, which is 3,400. Undo this one-step equation by dividing both sides by 2. The 2's cancel. We have x. 3,400 divided by 2 is 1,700. 280 is 140% of what number? 280 is, that's our top left. 140%, that's going to go over 100. Of what number? We don't know. That's our x. To solve this, I would reduce this fraction a little bit before we go. The zeros are going to cancel out. You can divide top and bottom by 2 on this, which will give us this equation now. 280 over x equals 7/5. Cross multiply that equation. 7 times x, 280 times 5 gives us this equation. And we just have one more step. Divide both sides by 7. 1,400 divided by 7 is 200. So those are the steps for solving a percent problem by using a proportion. Compare with what we did before with solving percent problems by solving an equation. Decide which method you like and then stick with it.